This week we're going behind the scenes of all the lights, the cameras, and the action. Jaiden and Raven learn how animated characters are brought to life. Hazley steps into a motion capture suit to discover how people can become animated characters. And Libby shows us how this awesome movie-making technology is also used right here at the hospital.
This episode of Juice TV is proudly supported by founding partner, the Children's Hospital Foundation.
Hey guys, I'm Libby and welcome to Juice TV. But today we're not only just filming Juice TV, we're filming another TV show too, the Channel 9 Telethon. Looks like they're doing a live cross right now. The telethon is supporting the Children's Hospital Foundation so they can keep working wonders for kids in hospital. Check it out.
Come on, let's go.
Making TV shows is so exciting, but do you know how they make animated TV shows like SpongeBob and The Simpsons? Well, Jaiden and Raven are finding out.
Hi guys, I'm Jaiden, this is Raven.
We have a special artist coming today. He's helping us to bring our drawings to life.
Our amazing artist for today is Paul from Like a Photon.
He is a skilled master in the arts of animation and bringing characters to life.
All with his secret weapon, his tablet. What does a story artist do?
Yeah, so a story artist is basically someone who comes along and gets given a script for a film, and we're the first people to start to bring that film to life visually through many, many drawings.
How do you bring your characters to life?
Yeah, great question, Raven. So when we're bringing the characters to life, a lot of what we do is understanding what makes a character. So that starting with the basic shapes and then adding a bit more detail until we've fleshed out a character's personality. And once we have a base image, we then go back in and draw many, many, many drawings until we get a sort of movement happening to the character.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Yeah, so Jaiden, I draw inspiration from everything, from movies, from books, from cartoons, and also real life. Anything that inspires me visually, I'll take inspiration from.
Where would we see animation?
Yeah, so animation exists all around us, Raven. So, for example, in Avengers and Endgame, that's animation on Thanos. More typically, you'd see animation in Frozen with Elsa in the Disney films, and maybe less typically, you'll see animation in things like Avatar with those massive sort of blue aliens, they're animated. And more recently, I've been working on an animated film called The Wishing Street, which is a 3D form of animation. So. All right, Jaiden and Raven, I see you guys have some drawings with us today. Why don't you talk me through what you've sort of created and drawn? So Jaiden, we can start with you.
I did a swordfish.
Cool.
With some patterns on it.
Yeah, nice.
And teeth.
Some menacing teeth.
Yeah.
That's
and
really
it's got
cool.
Squid body back here.
Squid body, nice.
Yeah.
Man, that's really cool. I love all the sort of teeth that you've got going on, and like the squid body, it's still, you know, a little bit basic, but we can still definitely define it and give it even some more tentacles, because if you've seen a squid in real life, they have these crazy tentacles that go everywhere. But stellar work, and they're a really cool base to start working from. Raven, let's see what you brought today. He has a lot of personality and energy, I can definitely see that. Is he sort of jumping up and down? Does he? Yeah. So that is some really cool movement you have going there. You can also do what we call movement lines in animation, so just get some streaks on his legs and maybe put a bit of lines around him to indicate that he's jumping in midair. So that'd be very cool. But yeah, a really fun sort of sense of energy to this guy, and I'd love to see how the rest of his story plays out.
We aren't the only ones with ideas for characters.
Today's clients are the hospital school kids.
So today we're doing Kerry, and she is a character, the main character from our upcoming film. So she's this possum. She's really sort of fun and bubbly and really sort of cute, but she's still supposed to look like a possum. And my job as a storyboard artist, what we do is we try to distill those complicated shapes into something that's really simple to understand. So for example, what we do is we try to break down the character into basic shapes. And then we get the final sort of character that we have there. It could be fun to maybe give Kerry an action. So she can do a pose. So if we have her base pose starting here, and she's looking all sort of, you know, keen and ready to do something. She's very sort of serious with her eyes. And again, we're just starting off with these really simple shapes because we just want to get a sense of the movement. We'll just quickly draw over her. Her doing a bit of an anticipation as if she's about to fly and about to sort of jump up. So we bring her form down. And then the final frame could be her just jumping up. In the span of like maybe, you know, 2 or so minutes, we've got an idea of motion. So she's bending down and she's jumping up. And it's just really quick, but we get an idea of sort of how we want the character to move and flow. And it's just very quick to get straight into what you're seeing in your mind, straight to the page. What would be really keen now is we'll have you guys pitch some ideas and we'll try to create a character with you as well.
I want our new character to have the head of Foxy.
A head of Foxy, cool.
I would like the legs to be like a spider's legs, like
Spider's
really
legs.
big and long,
Cool,
and
yeah.
a lot of them.
Do you want them to be like really sort of hairy and prickly? And,
Yeah.
Cool, sweet, yeah, spider legs, that's neat.
I want this character to have a panda body.
Elephant ears. Lego man arms. I want his tummy to be a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger, neat. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is think of the overall shape, and a lot of the times that comes down to thinking of the body. And it's great that you thought of a cheeseburger because cheeseburgers have a pretty simple sort of shape. Now we also said we want to give him spider legs. So I think we could, you could really experiment when creating your character. Do you want him to have tiny little spider legs, which is sort of off-putting and scary? Let's just really go all out. There we go, I got a bit of a nose. I'm telling you guys, this is one intense looking character. He's got these robotic sort of arms. So let's try out this tail. We can go all out and even give this tail a face, just to really kind of go berserk.
Let's see what the clients think.
Paul, we're happy with your design and we love the character you've come up with. Go and make the movie.
We've decided to call this amazing creation Krabby.
His superpower is making cheesy jokes to make people run away.
Turns out Paul's not the only one who can draw either. These creative masterminds put pen to paper and drew their own characters. Then Paul brought them to life. Check out Jaiden and Raven's. Great stuff, boys.
Paul, thanks for coming today. I enjoyed the animation.
Thanks for having me, Jaiden. It was really great to come teach you guys and get to know you guys.
I'm Raven.
I'm Jaiden.
And I'm Paul.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
So that's how characters are made. At home, I like drawing my own anime characters and I make them up and create their own names and all their styles and such. And I love doing so many other things, so I can tell you in quick questions.
Taking us behind the scenes today is 11-year-old TV superstar Libby. Give her a pen and paper and she'll give you an immaculate drawing of anime food. She is crazy about her adorable dog Monty. And she never comes to hospital without her furry friend Dobby.
My favorite hobby is playing piano, and I've been playing the piano for 6 months, but I've been making up my own little songs since I was born. I don't really just have one favorite animal, I have 3. My favorite animals are the owl, the bunny, and my dog Monty. Just all dogs in particular, pretty much. My biggest achievement is making it through all of my major surgeries, but I couldn't have done it without the very good help of my very best friend Dobby. My favorite song is Roar by Katy Perry. You're gonna hear me roar. My favorite movie is Descendants 3. It's my favorite movie because it had so many awesome songs. My favorite song is definitely Night Falls.
Until the night falls, you can trust. I'm gonna help you win this battle because I got your back, got your back, got your back, got your back. All for one and that's a fact. Nights fall, pitch black.
My favorite saying is to say, Mom, Samuel did this to me.
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
Something else I like doing is playing Juice TV at home with my little brother and sister. I play the producer, my little sister plays the host, and my brother plays the cameraman. How cool is that? So I'm a pro when it comes to making TV. There's something else that makes TV look super cool. It's called motion capture, and it turns people like us into cool characters. So here's Hazley with how it went.
Hey, I'm Hazley, and it may look like the guy behind me is walking around in a pair of fancy pajamas. But I assure you, what's going on here is way cooler than a sleepwear fashion show. I'm at Logoma Studios checking out their motion capture technology. Motion capture is how the characters in your favourite animated films and video games move like real humans. And this technology is even being used at the hospital in the Gate Lab. You've seen motion capture in some of your favourite movies, like The Lord of the Rings,
Sneaky little hobbitses,
and Planet of the Apes. It's even in heaps of video games. And our expert on motion capture is Max. So Max, how does motion capture work?
G'day. So motion capture works using these cameras, and they shoot out infrared light that hits this ball. The light reflects back to the camera, and then we put these dots either side of major joints. We work out where the skeleton is of our actor, and then we turn that skeleton into animation.
So what kind of projects have you been working on here?
We do animation for games. We do animation for special effects in movies. We do animal movement studies. And we also do gate labs.
It must take a lot of practice to become a motion capture artist.
I think you'd be surprised. I reckon you've already got the skills. Are you ready to suit up?
Sure am.
Maybe just one more.
Alright guys, I'm all suited up and these little white balls track my every movement. So Max, where am I and what do I look like?
Today I'm thinking a space ranger at the pyramids.
Wow, this is so amazing. How many cameras are recording me right now?
We've got 24 and they're all around us, so they can see your feet, your hands, your head, and they're seeing all angles all the time. And action.
Every little movement I make, the robot does.
Aliens are shooting at you. Duck.
So, for the people who are watching, who are interested in motion capture, how do they get into it?
Good question. It depends what you want to do. You can be a mocap technician, you can be a stage runner, you can be a 3D modeler, you could be an animator, you could attach the models to the skeletons, you could focus on turning the skeletons into animation. There's a whole variety of ways you can get into this field.
This is so much fun. I feel like I'll be exploring this virtual world for a lot longer after this. Bye. Bye from me too. Off to go see those pyramids.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers and mini producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
Every day, kids just like you and me are cared for in hospital by some amazing superheroes. And now GTV are inviting our patients and families to recognise your favourite hospital superhero at the Queensland Children's Hospital. Visit gtv.com.au, fill out a superhero nomination form with an adult's help, telling us in 150 words or less why they're your superhero. Round 6 is open from January 1st. So what are you waiting for? Get your superhero nomination in now. Juice TV Superhero Awards, proudly supported by Q Super.
Q Super is different in a positive way. As Queensland's largest superannuation fund and one of the largest in Australia, they take real action to support the well-being of patients and workers in Queensland's healthcare sector. Q Super are passionate about recognising the superheroes in our community and support the work they do in providing emergency and primary healthcare services for our members and all Queenslanders.
It was so cool seeing Hazley become Space Ranger before, right, Dobby?
For sure.
And did you know that there's also motion capture here at the Queensland Children's Hospital? I gave it a test run last year. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Libby, and right now I'm at the front of a superhero hangout. Nope, it's not Batman's Batcave. Nope, we're not in the sewers of New York. Give up already? Well, I'm talking about the hospital heroes that work here at the Gate Lab. They have incredible superpowers that help people walk. Come on, let's go meet a hospital hero right now. Hi, can you tell me what happens at a Gate Lab?
Well, Libby, what we do in a Gate Lab is we analyse how you walk. So we use these markers, we put them on your legs, some on your body, and we get you to walk around our camera system. So those cameras have a really bright light and they tell me where these markers are, and then it creates a little stick girl on the computer and we can analyse how you walk.
That is so cool.
So what we also have in here is that black mat. What you do is you walk across that mat and we can tell where the pressure is under your feet, whether it's under your big toe or your heel, while you're walking.
Can we go have a look?
Of course we can. Let's go.
So, what kind of patients do you see here?
We see kids that are having trouble with their walking. So most commonly we see children with cerebral palsy, spina bifida, lots of other different things, but they're the main two. So kids will come in, they'll get a gait assessment because they're having pain with their walking, and then we'll see what's wrong and see how we can help them and fix them.
I have spina bifida and I also have an appointment coming up. What can you tell kids like me what to expect when they come in here for appointments?
So when you come in for an appointment, it is quite a long appointment, so normally about 3 hours. So you'll come in, you'll do a walk over our little special mat that gets the pictures of your feet. Then you'll go into our physio room and our physiotherapist will measure your legs and see how stretchy and floppy they are. And then you'll come out and put all these markers on and you'll do some walking under our cameras. And then we'll take a quick video to finish, take it all off, and you get to go home.
That sounds so cool, but it also sounds really long and tiring.
It is very long and tiring, but we give you lots of little breaks and snacks throughout.
When kids come in for their appointment, are they allowed to wear like metal, like like earrings or necklaces or like metal if they have metal on their shoes or...
Sometimes. So our cameras really like shiny things. So if you take a photo of this dot with your camera, with your flash on, it will actually shine. So our cameras really like anything shiny. So whenever kids have earrings or a necklace or shiny buckles on their boots, I've got to check that they're not annoying our system. And then we just either take it off or cover it up with some tape.
I'm wearing AFOs. Would we have to like take them off or can we keep them on?
As best we can, we take them off when we do your walking without your boots on. And then if we need to, we'll put the AFOs back on, either take a video or go and put all the markers back on and do the same thing again with the AFOs. So Libby, if you'd like to have a look at how all this works, hold on to one of these for me and have a look up at my TV screen and wave it around in the air. You'll be able to see it moving, and I've got one as well. How cool's that? So when they're all over your legs, we'll join them up with little lines and you'll turn into a stick girl. They are pretty cool, aren't they?
I'm waving. Apart from the superpower of helping people walk, what other superpower would you like to have?
I think I would like to be like Jack off the Incredibles, mainly because he's got lots of different powers, but I won't tell you because that's in the new movie.
He has powers in the first movie as well.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell you what happens in the second movie.
I would probably choose the power of telekinesis, because then you could just like say you were hungry and you were sitting down watching this really good movie and you didn't want to pause it because when you pause it, it freezes or something like that. You could use like your telekinesis to grab some snacks or grab your phone or something like that.
Getting snacks at any point would be awesome.
Well, there's only one more thing to do. Hospital hero montage. She's the goddess of gates. She's armed with powers to help others walk, with high-tech equipment at her disposal. It's Super Danny. On behalf of all the kids from Lady Solanto, I thank you so much for all that you do.
You are more than welcome and we look forward to seeing you soon, Libby.
Thank you. I'm Libby.
And I'm Super Denny.
Bye.
Bye.
It was really cool when I went to the Gate Lab. I thought it was just like a really fascinating and interesting experience. Well, it's been awesome taking you guys behind the scenes today, but I think it's time to wrap up both shows.
What was that, Libby? You want to wrap up the shows?
Heck to the yeah, it's been quite the time, but it's getting late, so...
Okay, whatever you say. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Okay, guys, I'm Libby. You've been watching Juice TV. Catch you next time. This episode is about bloopers.
This episode is brought to you by Bloopers. Do us your best blooper.
Hey, I'm Hazley, and it may look like the guy behind me is... Oh my God, okay. It must take a lot of practice to become a motion capture artist.
Let's show them how we
How do people get into this?
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.